Imagine the following scenario. You just got your hands on $400 million worth of crypto assets and you need to send them to a secure wallet in a different exchange since the one you just hacked is collapsing. The problem is that you don't have the token needed to pay the gas fees for the transaction. Would you A. Buy the necessary tokens for that $400 million and send the money? B. Get the necessary token from an unverified throwaway wallet? Or C. Transfer the necessary token from a verified account on another exchange to make the transaction? Most people would probably go for A or B, but it turns out the guy who did this went for C and thereby revealing his true identity. This was one of the more surprising events following the spectacular collapse of FTX recently. In this video, we'll dig a little deeper into what actually happened during the heated hours of the FTX bankruptcy. Much of the information regarding the shocking events turns out to be quite different than you might expect. Okay, so you could say it was a stupid mistake. Why would you risk revealing your identity if you were to get away with $400 million? Turns out it was not a hack at all. Or at least it was not a hack in a traditional sense. Instead, it was the Bahamian government and one of their professionals who managed to seize the assets from FTX. This seizing of assets happened exactly 24 hours after the FTX company filed for bankruptcy. This is the official statement from the Bahamian Securities Commission made on November 18th. The Securities Commission of the Bahamas, in the exercise of its powers as regulator acting under the authority of an order made by the Supreme Court of the Bahamas, took the action of directing the transfer of all the digital assets of FTX Digital Markets Limited to a digital wallet controlled by the Commission for safekeeping. Now, this may sound reassuring at first, but when you dig a little deeper, it gets a little bit more worrying. According to sources, the money was transferred from cold wallets. For those of you who don't know, cold wallets are crypto wallets that can be disconnected from the internet, as well as disconnected from any type of computer if you want to. They're basically flash drives made to be unhackable as long as they are offline. Then the question arises as to how the Securities Commission of the Bahamian government managed to take funds from hundreds of cold wallets. If somebody can access even those wallets and that somebody was not FTX company itself, then it is reasonable to assume that somebody helped them from the inside. The most likely person who could have given the necessary tools to the Bahamian government might be the guy who started it all, Sam Bankman-Fried. And guess what? A couple of days ago, the US-based bankruptcy administrators led by John Ray III, who have taken control of FTX, said in court filings that they had credible evidence that officials in the Bahamas had directed FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried to access FTX's systems after the Chapter 11 firing for the purpose of obtaining digital assets of the debtors. So after all, Sam Bankman-Fried helped the Bahamian government out and he left everyone else in a sinking ship. Now, there's one more detail to this story that still doesn't make sense. I'll tell you about it in a second, but if you like these shorter updates, make sure to hit the like button and I'll create more. Okay, so what's the last part that doesn't make sense? Well, the majority of the $400 million assets were swapped into Ethereum. On November 20th, the hacker began to convert Ethereum to another cryptocurrency called RenBTC, and then send the funds to the Bitcoin blockchain through the RenBridge service. Ren was acquired by FTX affiliate Alameda Research last year. According to blockchain analytics firm Elliptic, the service has been used to launder hundreds of millions of dollars worth of crypto, including assets believed to have been stolen by North Korea. The more you dig into the ongoing events of FTX's bankruptcy, the more things stop making sense. At this point, a lot is still uncertain. We'll keep you updated on this topic, so make sure to stick around by subscribing to Crypto Skills. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.